Ooh, okay. Oh, are we going like dubstep now? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you could call me Jen. I am a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher. And today I will be returning back to Forestella. I have reacted to and analysed them before. I have previously looked at their Hijo de la Luna performance, which was incredible. I can't wait to get back to this group and see what they're doing here today. As you can see from the title, I will be looking at their Bad Romance cover. I honestly have no idea what to expect. But one thing you can expect from this reaction and analysis is, and will be, some pauses. I will be pausing and talking about the vocals. That's what I like to do over here. If you'd rather watch the full thing uninterrupted, then I have left the link to the original video in the description below, which you can go and check out. However, if you are looking for a bit more of a breakdown of the vocals, then you've come to the right place. That's what we're going to be doing over here. I'm very excited as per usual. And if you do enjoy what I do over here, then please do consider checking me out over on Patreon and supporting me over there. Lots of fun things to do over there, as well as be a part of the Discord family. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button over here, and let's get to it. Oh. Fire. Oh, okay. I'm loving this setup. This is interesting. I'm loving the visuals automatically. We're getting like some contemporary kind of dancing, some like body movements, which I love. And they're setting it up really, really nicely with the spotlights and like the singer behind. This raw, the R is a very dark vowel as it is, so it's helping with that darker kind of feel. So it's really nice that the lower voice is on that. And those little breaks in between, you know, da da ma. It normally, the original goes straight to it, straight to the next line. Da 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 da. That is like the power of the silence. It's so interesting. But yeah, really, really nice in this very dark vowel. And the glottal onset there, Oh, I like the addition of the higher set voice to come in there. Good, and then we get even a higher vocal line at the top as well, up there. So we're all on the same notes, but just different octaves, as appropriate to where the singer feels best comfortable. So we've got like a lower set, middle, and then up there, but we're getting really lovely clarity with the vocal folds. So like really lovely vocal fold closure, full sound, which is a bit different to our lower set voice, where it has a little bit more of a breathiness to it.
I want your disease. I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love.
Oh.
Love, love, love. I want your love.
What is going on? This is a I'm loving the, again, visuals and the choreography of it all. Really, really nice and smooth. What's really nice with his vocals here, the first singer, so lovely bass voice. Can you see this kind of tilt of the larynx as well? So he's really darkening that vocal tract even more, getting a bit more of a sob quality in there as well to keep this dark sound. It sounds really, really lovely and just free down there. He's not pushing for anything, but he's just alterating a little bit, it looks like, from the outside anyway. It'll be nice to see like where it wants to go naturally. Maybe we can actually see some right at the end. But there was a little like like croak vocal fry towards the end, that vocal fry there right at the end, which was just not on a word, it was just for effect, and I loved it. Lovely breathy ends to our phrases as well, which is just even more mysterious. But look at
I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love.
Actually, yeah, you could see on love, it went love, and then it comes back up. So he is kind of like elongating, lowering the larynx a little bit as well. Maybe not necessarily lowering, but it's definitely tilting forward. So we're getting that sob quality. Really nice.
I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love.
I love this walk on the spot.
Love, I want your love.
It's like, and then breath.
Love, I want your love. I want your trouble, your touch of your hand. I want to let us start this kiss in the sand. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love.
Cool, so that's the first time we had harmony there. Love, love, love. I think it was there. Love, love, yeah. But here we get the addition of the second voice as well, matching. I think we're just on unison there, well, above the octave. Yes, the addition of the second voice is just essentially on that B as well, da 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 da, but just the octave above our first lead vocalist, our bass singer that we have. So we essentially have it layering by the second vocals coming up on an octave above our main, and then after we have that harmony as well, so love, 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 which is really, really lovely. There's a nice kind of escape of breath in between as well. I love all those little moments.
I want your trouble, your touch of your hand. I want to let us start this kiss in the sand.
Really lovely, clear voice.
Love, 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 I want your love.
Oh, I love that harmony. Bad romance. That was a lovely build there. Really lovely clear vocals from our lead singer here. Ha. A flat 4 up there. How on? There was a slight on. How on your love? So we get an aspirate onset on there. But then as soon as we hit the tone, we're getting lovely clarity in his voice. But I particularly enjoyed the backing vocals as they came in quite, not too loud, but louder to then where they then ended up. So we had a diminuendo within that entrance, which was really lovely. So it kind of grabbed our attention and then it pulled us back in, which was really nice. And again, we had a H onset, aspirate onset, ha, that we came back in. And that vibrato in there. Oh, I love the control in it. Caught in a bad row, caught. It's like we crescendoed on that word. That it's so beautiful. Ooh. Oh, there's lots of things happening. I'm loving this. I like the second time we get the Caught in a Bad Romance. Our BV line, our backing vocal line, was a little bit louder. So we had a little bit more presence. Before it was a little bit more softer. So a little bit more of breathier onset. Or just it doesn't have to be breathy just to be soft. We can still maintain a clear vocal fold closure and still be soft. We're just in a thinner fold action. But in our second time, we were still respecting the thinner fold placement because we're a little bit higher, but we had a little bit more twang to brighten that sound and bring that sound potentially more forward depending where the singer feels that placement best. But there's a little bit more presence in there, a little bit of a squinch. And also, instead of romance and opening that they were actually singing it through romance. So again, that helps with the brightness of the sound. And if that feels comfortable for a singer, absolutely. And it seems like they're having a lot of fun. I'm loving the full body commitment too. I just love watching that. Kind of matches the dancers. Not as much. It's like a sneaky smile. Whoa, we need to watch that again, because we modulated. There was like some beautiful legato, classical, operatic kind of sounds up there. And then a lot of like phrasing differences happening as well. Whoa. I love when this happens as well. The dancers take like a leap, roll forward. I wish I knew how. We get like the rah rah, so the bass kind of singing, bass singer comes back, right? With the rah rah, but we get a lovely rah, which is so uneasy. It just comes out of nowhere, so you're already going, I need to pay attention. I like the backing. We kind of like come down, descend on that as the singers are doing something else in the opposite position. And then we get the which is just out of nowhere. So on romance is where we get that A, and that's where the key changes. But then what also happens is that we get this beautiful suspense building up as we ascend through this with a ha ha ha, which just keeps it very like staccato like and jolting, almost jarring, almost just kind of like, again, on the edge of your seat kind of stuff. And there's a slight glissando on that, ha, like a little slide on there, da, as we hold on to that. Oh, are we going like dubstep now? These camera shots are so interesting too. I love the echo, and then the harmony on top as well. It's, yeah, and then we're back to like kind of what we know, a little bit more familiar, a bit more familiar with where we are in the song. After that genius that just happened before. Oh.
When you in my rear window, baby, you see, I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me cool out of bad romance. I want your love and all your love's revenge. You and me cool out of bad romance.
I think this was the first time that we had the bass on a harmony there, which just changed. So we had this lovely, I like the opposite again of the bass on the tune, and then we had that lovely bright forward contemporary feel, like just brighter on a harmony together. That was really nice. But now, and the first part of the chorus was kind of similar to what we had before, maybe just a bit more vocally equal. A little bit more of a presence there. But then when we repeat that, the bass line then goes on a harmony. So it kind of like feels like we're missing that like tune at the bottom, but it gets blended in. Obviously we still have it in the mix, but like it just feels different. Even though all the vocal lines are still kind of covering, we just swap parts and it just makes such a difference. Let's go back. I think it's actually the bass just go higher. I love all these dynamic changes on just the phrases. All of them are doing it now. Whoa, like na, 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 that control in there, it's so nice. And not only, I mean, you can really hear the bass line do it there, but each of them are doing it, which is just yummy. Nice. There's a delay on one of the lines. Going up to a G4, so there's lovely blending happening there, so we're not allowing the vocal folds to flip. We're getting a lovely mix quality in there and just great support. Ooh. So, caught in a bad romance, with that line maintaining all through, just like beginning of the first passage, which is where the vocal folds want to go from thick to thin, so essentially our chest voice into our head voice, where we may experience a little bit of flipping or a vocal break as such. We didn't have an F sharp, I don't know why I clicked that. That was the passage. But we're hearing such a beautifully blended voice as he's working through that passage, through that phrase, through that tricky passage of his voice. You know, when I say tricky passage, it's because we can't just obviously it's a bit low for me, but we have to think of blending things together. But here we're hearing a lovely free mixed voice, and it's just beautiful to kind of see it all at work, and it's just wonderful, and it's just beautifully going through that first passage. Oh. Oh, that was like just, that was just full on breath. There was hardly any tone on that. And yeah, this is like the little Vogue section, walk, walk, fashion, which is just all on one note. And yeah, I like it was just very whispery at the end. So the vocal folds aren't closing all the way. That's what a whisper is. We're letting a lot of breath come through and not enough tone. So where the vocal folds are vibrating to create sound, they're not closing all the way and allowing a lot of breath to come through.
I want your love and I want your revenge. I want your love. I wanna be friends. Je veux ton amour et je veux ta revanche. Je veux ton amour. I wanna be friends. I wanna be caught in a bad romance. I wanna be caught in a bad romance. What should be romance?
Whoa. Okay, let's just go back. I didn't want to stop that part. I wanted to enjoy. I love, again, like just when we're building anything, if we're going from low to high, it's going to have a natural suspense, natural, like just, we're going to feel that progression grow, as well as the layering that they're including. So we start with our lovely bass singer again. We go into some French territory here as well, which is lovely. And then we get the kind of a call, well, not really call and response. It's just, a completion of the phrase from our then second singer, who then kind of takes over. I loved, there was one part that the bass singer was singing, and then he kind of like went into a brighter placement for a split second, which was very interesting. And there's, I don't want, lovely vocal fry onto that note again. And then the higher voice there. I don't wanna be caught. So it's like they're adding harmonies for the line before, but then starting the next phrase to keep going and building higher. Bass singer. Oh no. Then we get the there's a little bit of a growl there. It's not completely clear, which is lovely. And then there's a clear tone straight after. But again, ooh, that's on a C5. It's so tiny. You can feel that tiny space. There's no heaviness kind of going up there. And that's how, because as we're growing and like adding, layering up, if one voice was to shoot out and be way too loud, it's going to feel really imbalanced, just not balanced. But here, they're maintaining such control with their voice as they're layering with these softer qualities. But there's going to be a lot of resistance in the vocal folds to maintain, because as they're thinning out, there's more possibility that air wants to come through. So we have to work a little bit harder to create that clear sound. What you but romance? Can you hit that? That is. One more time. So it's like, hold you but romance. You can kind of hear this dot spread. and we get a different tone on that. So that's really unique that it's happening in the same phrase. And from a bass singer, like, maybe it's just because it would have been too dark. Oh, won't you bet romance? It's on the same note. Won't you bet romance? Won't you bet romance? Won't you bet romance? Is he going up the octave? Oh, sorry, I'm going to keep going. Man. This is such a tricky thing. I can't... I'm going to have to, like, isolate that vocals and see, or just hear someone else do it in that register, because I can't... Because the brightening tool, which he's doing, which is that spread, and maybe potentially lifting up that larynx as well. I'm going to have to keep going through this. Oh, we kind of can't see. No, I think he is going up the octave as well. But it can be fooled. We can be fooled by that because he's just simply brightening that sound as well. So he could be on the same. And this is how powerful, like, vowel modifications are, because we could be singing the same note. Oh, like, that's the same note. So that's why I'm thinking maybe he is singing the same note, but I can't, like, my brain's feeling a little bit frazzled, I won't lie. This is very interesting. Love Van. We're staying open now. I want your love Van. So we're singing on the open vowel. I love that. Want you? Again, up on that C, and a little bit more fuller sounding now. So a lot more twang, maybe a little bit more inviting, a little bit more of a chest connection, but still maintaining quite a nice balanced mix. I love that harmony. Oh, I love that. Just repeat. Want a bed romance. Just staying up there each time, hitting that note spot on. So we're, supported. Our core is engaged. Everything. The vocal folds are remaining just tense free, just to be able to hit that and enjoy that. I love always, I think it's on the bass line here that we get a slight delay in the vocal line, which is just so, it's just really, really lovely. And it kind of just like, oh, there we go. And that was in. Ooh. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I love them kind of coming all together at the end to sing that again, all on unison. Then we had that higher voice come in again and just romance. That was so much fun. That was so good. Ooh. I accidentally hit the right note. I mean, it was a C right at the top, so that's, quite fortunate in this example, but that was satisfying. Well, this is a really talented group, and I'm so happy that I went back and reacted to and broke down and analysed another of their performance. Let me know in the comments below where you want me to go next. I am intrigued. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button, and do go over and check me out on Patreon as well. And I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye!